What is Ethereum? This question comes in the mind of many folks out there. Launched in 2014, Ethereum is an open-source, blockchain-based, decentralized software platform fueled by its own cryptocurrency, Ether. It enables smart contracts and distributed applications Dapps to be built and run without any downtime, fraud, control, or interference from a third party. Ethereum is not just a platform, but also a programming language, Turing-complete, running on a blockchain network, helping developers to build and publish distributed applications. Like Bitcoin, Ethereum is a distributed public blockchain network. Although there are some significant technical differences between the two, the most important distinction to note is that Bitcoin and Ethereum differ substantially in purpose and capability. Bitcoin offers one particular application of blockchain technology, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system that enables online Bitcoin payments. While Bitcoin is used to track ownership of digital currency, Ethereum focuses on running the programming code of any decentralized application. Smart contract is just a phrase used to describe a computer code that can facilitate the exchange of money, content, property, shares, or anything of value. When running on the blockchain, a smart contract becomes like a self-operating computer program that automatically executes when specific conditions are met. Because smart contracts run on the blockchain, they run exactly as programmed without any possibility of censorship, downtime, fraud or third-party interference. A decentralized application or Dapps serves some particular purpose to its users. Bitcoin, for example, is a Dapps that provides its users with a peer-to-peer electronic cash system that enables online Bitcoin payments. Because decentralized applications are made up of code that runs on a blockchain network, they are not controlled by any individual or central entity. Any services that are centralized can be decentralized using Ethereum. Think about all the intermediary services that exist across hundreds of different industries. From obvious services like loans provided by banks to intermediary services rarely thought about by most people like title registries, voting systems, regulatory compliance and much more. Ethereum can also be used to build decentralized autonomous organizations, DAO. A DAO is a fully autonomous, decentralized organization with no single leader. DAOs are run by programming code on a collection of smart contracts written on Ethereum. The code is designed to replace the rules and structure of a traditional organization, eliminating the need for people and centralized control. A DAO is owned by everyone who purchases tokens, but instead of each token equating to equity shares and ownership, tokens act as contributions that give people voting rights. The DAO was a project developed and programmed by a team behind another startup called Slot.it. Their aim was to build a humanless venture capital firm that would allow investors to make decisions through smart contracts. The DAO was funded through a token sale and ended up raising around $150 million from thousands of different people. Shortly after the funds were raised, the DAO was hacked by an unknown attacker who stole Ether worth around $50 million at the time. While the attack was made possible by a technical flaw in the DAO software, not the Ethereum platform itself, the developers and founders of Ethereum were forced to deal with the mess. After much debate, the Ethereum community voted and decided to retrieve the stolen funds by executing what's known as a hard fork or a change in code. The hard fork moved the stolen funds to a new smart contract designed to let the original owners withdraw their tokens. But this is where things get complicated. The implications of this decision are controversial and the topic of intense debate. Here's why. Ethereum is based on blockchain technology, where all transactions are meant to be irreversible and unchangeable. By executing a hard fork and rewriting the rules by which the blockchain executes, Ethereum set a dangerous precedent that goes against the very essence of blockchain. If the blockchain is changed every time a large enough amount of money is involved, or enough people get negatively impacted, the blockchain will lose its main value proposition: secure, anonymous, tamper-proof and unchangeable. The Ethereum platform is also helping to shift the way we use the internet. Decentralized applications are pushing a fundamental change from an internet of information where we can instantly view, exchange and communicate information to the internet of value where people can exchange immediate value without any intermediaries. What is Ethereum?